They are bold. Now, for those of you who may not know what they mean by they are bold, the people that in charge of water and sewer, you have Mo Ali and his entire team, the Eddie Miller, the Jennings, Mr. Gay, all of them. They get certain people they report to. They the one can approve resolution for what they do. And so those people have granted them the authorization that if you owe water and sewer water bill, they're granting you 50% waiver, folks. In Liberia, paying bill is a bad thing, and people don't like to pay bill. This is why when you go to other countries, you'll struggle. Yeah, there's nothing free anywhere around the world. You get used to free thing here, you go outside, you suffer. So the people here to tell you, they say they will waive 50%. They will explain to you what that means. Also, I have here with me the board. There's a resolution with regards to the new tariff that the president signed. They will explain to you folks what that means also. And I will just read the headline and leave it. The Liberia Water and Sewer Corporation Board resolution authorizing the management to adopt and execute the adjusted tariff affecting both water and sewage customers in specific categories. They will explain to you people in detail. So folks, with no time to waste, I want to turn over to the Liberian Water and Sewer folks that are here in the, where you want?
Okay.
You good. So we'll begin with the Honorable Deputy Managing Director. Introduce yourself. Tell us a little bit who you are, Janice, and then we'll go over. So Janice is all yours. Welcome to Nightline, Liberia.
Thank you, George. Good evening, George and his studio panelists. Good evening to Liberia. Good evening to everyone watching, especially our loyal customers. My name is Janice Love Brupler, and I'm the Deputy Managing Director for Sales and Marketing at the Liberia Water and Sewer Corporation.
And I'm Wade N. Haba, Marketing Manager. Good evening to all. Good evening, George and his team.
Wade and Janice. Wow. Salespeople. People that people that can make money for water and sewer. Now we know who them to do. Like, we have the right people here. So first and foremost, how's water and sewer?
Yeah, we're doing fine.
Doing fine.
Yes, we're not where we want to be, but we're not where we made it.
You guys have taken it from where it was,
Yeah.
and you guys got it on the path.
Yeah.
All right. You guys are here today. We'll talk about the tariff. We'll talk about this waiver campaign. I just read it to the folks, and now you people will have to be the one to expand on this. What does this mean? The board of directors granted you guys through a resolution temporary 50% waiver for all water customers and 25% for all sewage customers. A resolution that was approved by the board. Let's look at that first. What does that mean? What are you guys hoping to accomplish with that 50% waiver?
Okay, so this is actually our second time. This is the second round of waiver.
Because I thought it expired a long time ago.
Yeah, so the first one expired.
Okay.
So we had the first one from March 24th, 2025 to June 24th, 2025. And that was for only water customers.
Okay.
So the waiver that we currently have is for both water and sewer customers. Because when we did the first waiver, we went back to the drawing board and did an analysis. We noticed that there were prospects, even though the numbers that we're looking at were not forthcoming, but then we look at other factors. One, our marketing was not really rigorous, and also the time frame was short. So we went back to the drawing board, talked to the board, and said, can we do this another time, give you a longer time frame, and then do a very rigorous marketing so that our customers can know. And then when we did the first one, we noticed that there were a lot of sewer customers coming.
Okay.
But we did not have them in the first plan. So now we added them.
So by giving them the 25%, so that they can benefit from.
Yeah.
That's wonderful.
And this whole idea about a waiver stems out from the fact that for a long time since we took over, we've had customers coming complaining, oh, I have this huge arrears, but there were times I was not receiving water, especially people who we call flat rate customers. So flat rate are customers who paid for their meters, but then there was no meter in country at the time, so they were placed on flat rate. So we we look at all the different factors that were affecting our revenue, and having high arrears in your system that you're not collecting and you just reporting, it makes no sense financially. Yeah. So that's why we came out with the idea of doing a waiver, and we go back to the board. They agree, accepted, and now we on the second round. But there is a hitch to it. So there are two things. The first thing is the waiver is as of your December 31st, 2023 bill. From wherever time you join water and sewer up to December 31st, 2023.
That one, yeah. December
31st, 2023.
Okay.
From your beginning of water and sewer, I'm using water and sewer service up to December 31st, 2023 is that bill that we're going to give the waiver on, whether it's water or sewer.
Okay.
The next thing is, if you're a water customer that benefited from the first waiver, you are not eligible for this waiver.
Oh.
Yeah. So let me
so
make
there's a caveat to this. So
yes, let me make that
you
clear.
benefit two
Yes,
times. You can't
already
you
benefited
can't in the system.
the one that we had from March to June. You can't come back and say, hey, I want to do a waiver again. You've already eaten your cake. You can't have it anymore.
Okay.
So those are the two things I wanted to make clear for the waiver process.
Okay.
Yes.
So let's look at the issue of the sewage. How did the first campaign go?
Well, for the sewage, we never had.
No, it was not there. But we'll leave the sewage. Let's just come to the first campaign. How was it?
So there was not much awareness or publicity done with the first campaign. It was most of our customers were not duly informed about this waiver. Okay. So though we have people coming in to apply for the waiver, but the number was not what we expected it to be, you know. So management, as my boss said, looking at the time frame being short, and there was still some interest, people still wanted to benefit.
So you're giving them the benefit of
the
doubt to take advantage.
Exactly.
Because I know the librarian, they always wait. Let me know kind of say, hey man, I wanted to pay, man. You know, you can just open it for me. You can extend it. So now you people have given them the opportunity.
So something I did not mention, the waiver is from July 10, 2025 to January 10, 2026.
So basically, you got almost six
months
plus.
Yes, 6 months
to be able to pay.
To pay.
So let me say this: since we're on the air, I know our people. You get in 2 years from now, the librarian man will be buying time until your own time run out. I know how they operate. What will be the penalty measures after the campaign should have ended? Because after 6 months now, that's someone who deliberately just refusing to pay their bill.
So right after that, we go back to status quo. You have to pay your bills. Yeah. Simple. If you didn't benefit from the waiver, it means that you're telling us you don't need it. You can afford, or you can go ahead and foot your bill. You guys
have to pay services.
So we're not suspend services in general, but we have something called disconnection.
Okay.
So we have a threshold that you have to reach for different categories of customers for us to disconnect you.
Okay.
And then we just don't go ahead and disconnect you. We keep giving you different warnings. We have something called 48-hour warning, 24-hour warning, all of that. And every month we serve our customers bill.
Okay.
So once you know that you owe in and you didn't benefit from the waiver, please be on the outlook for the disconnection team.
And go ahead, you wanted to say something.
Yeah, and so that is why the marketing team is being very active now to make sure that all of our customers, our valuable customers in all of our tourist zones are aware of this waiver so that they can benefit. Because it's an opportunity given there, it's a great privilege that you can enjoy.
Yeah,
50%, yeah, for the water, and then 25%
so you see the sad thing, but I ain't get water from water and sewage in my area, so I can't.
So the marketing team will be everywhere. We will even do it from house to house.
So that's where I was going.
Yeah.
Apart from using the radio, which is great, because I know there are water sewer services across the country because there are other cities now that you guys are in. I know my friends in Senegal and other places have been talking about it. What are the plans for community engagement? Like you say, you will be everywhere. You guys intend to work with, let's say, community chair ladies or chairmen and things like that. Are there plans for those type of things?
Yeah, sure. We have those. We already started doing it. So we have boosters around Monrovia.
Okay.
We have 7 boosters. We have one at Fiamma. Our sub office is actually Fiamma. We have the airfield gantry right opposite, almost opposite the former president's house. We have New Georgia booster is in New Georgia Gulf. We have Caldwell booster at Caldwell Junction. We have Soul Clinic booster is up the hill. We have Rock Hill booster and the GSA compound. We have 2 offices. So all of these places we have the information there. All you need to do, go there, you meet any of our staff from sales and marketing or from finance, and it will lead you through the process. Also, there are campaigns on the way. By next week, we should start campaigns in the community and other places, flyers and everything, so that people know that there is a waiver process going on.
Okay, so that means it is a good thing, so people don't get to say that they didn't know about it. Because, and myself, I intend to, y'all please feed me, I intend to always talk about it here, because I'm always telling them that if you want water and sewer to be great, you're going to have to pay your bill. There's no way they can improve, they can make investment in the infrastructure if bills are not paid. And you know.
And then let me come into it also in connection to what my boss said. We will, the public relations and the marketing team will use the PA system.
Okay.
We will have a recorded message on our PA system, place in our car, and let the announcement go. And also we are here at ERPC right now, creating the awareness to all of our valuable customers so that they can be informed, because we know at this time now people have come from work, people are home, so they are listening. We telling them benefit from the 50% waiver so that you can enjoy your water, so that area can be clear.
So, Jennings, let me come to you. I heard you saying that there were customers who at some point in time when there were no meters were on flat rate. Okay. So where are you guys currently? I know water and sewer have had challenges in the past before you guys took over. Where is water and sewer today with regards to metering? What is the status now?
So currently we have we got 5,000 meters in the country. It's been in since the end of July, and we are currently metering our on-meter customers.
Okay.
Yeah. So we are currently metering them, and that's why when you look at the new tariff the president signed, we don't have any tariff for flat rate, because our mindset is we don't want to do anything but our meter. So we don't have any tariff for flat rate for the new tariff. It's our hope that all of our customers be metered before December 31st, 2025.
Okay. So let me ask you with regards to metering or marketing, right? Or what are you guys, what is the plan? Do people buy the meters, or someone who wants water meter for you guys can just come and apply, and then how is it done?
Okay. Yeah, go ahead.
Yes.
So
what is the process?
So the process here is that if you want a water, you have to apply.
Okay.
You apply for it. We have our application form.
Online, or how we come to this?
We have hard copy. We redoing our website. So once we 50% done, we're gonna add the form there.
Okay.
On the website.
Yeah. Okay. So you, as my boss mentioned, she mentioned various stations where you can go and get the form.
Okay.
Yeah. So you can come to our Fiamma office. You can go to our Soul Clinic, GSA Road Caldwell, New Georgia. Ask for the customer service office. A form will be given you. The form will be filled up. You fill the form with all the required documents, and then that form will be processed by means of our technical team. They will give you a call, come to your house, do an assessment, and then after the process is done, after they have done the assessment, you'll be given a list of material that you have to purchase. Based on that material, after you have purchased your material, before the connection, the technical team will take along your meter, because you pay for the meter. The meter is $70. That is registration and your meter, $10 for registration, $60 for the meter.
Oh, okay. So your meter cheaper than LEC.
Yeah. But also to that, the meters we're doing now are those who've already paid in the past.
Okay, so
Yes.
people who have
Yeah, the-
paid for meters never got them.
Yes.
So are the people you're trying to first
To find-
get them meters?
Yes.
So
Even
what will
though-
happen to me
even
who
though-
never had a meter and I want one?
No, you're a new customer now. You have a meter once you start your process.
Oh, okay, so
But
everybody.
the 5,000 actually came in for the people that we owe meter, and then there's another category of people. We have people who have faulty meter. So we have faulty meter. You come to the office. There's another fee.
40 meters.
Stolen faulty meter, like your meter stopped working. Most times it was, oh, my meter just stopped working. But if you go in the back of it, a lot of times meter are tampered with.
Okay.
Yes. The second category, we have people who meters are stolen. When a meter gets stolen, you have to come and get a new meter, which we pay for. One of the things I wanted to mention is for the flat rate, not the flat rate, but the waiver. One key reason why, again, we instituted a waiver is we had this issue wherein we still have it anyway. People come and say, oh, I just moved in a house, I just got in a property, and I met this bill.
Yeah, I was not living.
I wasn't living here. So I want to send this message out to property owners. Before your tenant leave, please ensure that they clear out their utility
There
bills.
you go. That's good.
Because
Very good.
that becomes a liability that we as Water and Sewer, we don't plan for.
Yes.
Because somebody like, oh, I didn't meet this bill. And it's unfair for somebody to go and pay another person's bill. But what can we do as an institution?
Because if I will pay my bill I will live on Dubo Road, I pay my bill, I move GSA Road. Why should I go and inherit
Someone's
someone's
bill?
bill? When I didn't owe
Yes.
when I did
So
this?
now what we're doing is once you come, oh Josh, you want to get registered, yes. Are you renting? Yes. Your landlord has to send a letter
Okay, that you have.
approving that you, Josh, the house should be registered in your name. So that when you leave and you don't pay, the next tenant come and they start complaining, I will find a landlord and say, here is your letter. You approve Josh to register this property in his name. So the liability is on you to pay now.
The landlord.
Yes, and not the new tenant. So these are different reasons around why we instituted the waiver process.
Oh,
Yeah.
But you know, I mean, here's my 2 cents, Janice. I think because it's utility, right? Like the person needed. The water bill most of the time, lights is prepaid. It will be fine to register in a person's name, except if you guys going prepaid.
Yes. So
Ah.
that was the next conversation.
That's why I want to go, because I think so. What is them? So I will ask the question this way, because now then this conversation will be really make sense, because if you're not prepaid, yeah, I can use it and go. When I'm leaving this month, I don't have to pay. So what is the future for this issue of metering?
So prepaid doesn't have a future, or prepaid is current for Water and Sewer.
Oh, y'all got prepaid meters now?
We currently we've installed up to around 200 to 300 prepaid meters
Okay.
already with
And you guys are seeing the difference in terms of payment,
yes.
because
So yes,
you
we
use it
see
what you
we
pay
see
for.
the difference, especially for commercial customers. So here is the funny thing, right? The mechanical meter, it spins, right? And then sometimes when it stops, when you go to do the meter reading, it starts between 2 numbers.
Yeah.
And then the person who's reading the meter has to use his or her own logic to choose which number that is the right number that the meter stopped at.
Yeah.
So possibility a person will choose the lower number,
Depending
which
on who
is
talks to them
which
at
is
that
in the
point.
client's favor, or choose the higher number, which is in the entity's favor.
Yeah.
And then it makes the meter reading
Not fair.
not fair.
Because either way, someone is getting.
So when we did the prepaid, there was one customer that we did, and that customer bill monthly for the postpaid meter was around 140, 130, 148. That's the average. When we started to do the prepaid meter, it will surprise you to know that customer paid around 800 to 900 in 1 month. Yeah.
Someone who was paying 150.
Yes.
Technically, you can tell what was happening.
Yes.
Yeah.
Another customer we had, a family customer who was paying high for their water. When we did the analysis again, the person started paying low for their water. So it means that the mechanical meter has its pros and cons. And then also
depending
for
on who is going to read the meter matters.
Also for the entity, it eases our burden of having 50%
Waiver. You ain't gotta waive nothing.
running behind clients for our money, going up and down for different things, and just a lot. So for me, if you ask me if Water and Sewer had the money today, we should launch a full-fledged prepaid meter system.
When you say have the money, this is an investment. Why don't you make it? Because I think it's better.
So
the waiver you give it,
the only way you invest when you have the capital, and that's why we have a business plan at Water and Sewer. Now we have a strategic plan that we just launched a few days ago, and we're looking out there for investors. So if you're listening and you have interest in investing in the water sector,
so what if I want
just
to order?
reach out.
What if I want to order? So let me ask George Lobo, for example. I want to order prepaid meters to work with you guys. I can reach out to you guys.
Sure.
You guys will be looking forward to that?
Yes.
Okay.
We open for business. We are state-owned enterprise.
Okay.
Remember, we have enterprise at the end, so we're open for business.
Then that's it makes sense. Okay, that's good. So here's a few things I wanted to ask. Right. Our people, I want to be honest here, and I'll say this. I say this with no shame. Our people are not honest. Our people don't have the history of being accountable. Our people don't like to pay bill. Our people always want to bypass the system. No matter what you do. Some people are hell-bent because they feel that from the time they walk in, everything became free for everyone.
Yeah, they want it free.
So now they think it's supposed to be free. Even all that you guys are doing, waivers or this, that, there will still be people that will try to bypass your meter and spoil your meter. What are some of those measures put in place, and how are you guys intending to hold those people and punish them so that other people won't be brave to do that?
So for bypassing a meter, and also something we call water theft, what we do when we get hold of you in the community and you're using our service for free, you got connected to whatever means was okay for you, what we do is we back bill you.
Okay.
So we give an estimate, like, okay, we meet George today and we see he's using our water. George, how long you been using the water? Most times, just last month. Okay, I'll use my own distress and say I will bill George for the next 6 months backward, or the next 1 year backward, and then we force you to pay. We make sure you pay that money, and then you get registered. For the bypassing of the meter, what we usually do is when you bypass a meter and we get to know, you have to buy a new meter.
Great.
Yes, we don't give you free meter because you claim that your meter is broken. Once we figure out that you bypass the meter, or you took your meter from there and say your meter got stolen, because that's another thing they do for some of the business customers. They have this thing, business flat rate is $99, $90 for the water and $9 GST. So a businessman who knows that he has a meter, in especially for the mineral water, people who do water business, he knows that he has a meter, and that meter will probably take him to around $600-700 a month for his water bill. He removes the meter, and then once you don't have meter, you automatically become a flat rate customer. And then now you start paying $99 instead of your regular $600 or $500 bill per month. So if we find you like that, we go back to your old bill. Let's say for 3 months you have been on a flat rate, we go back and take the average of your bill and bill you for that 3 months and ensure that you buy a new meter, and we start from there.
I strongly believe that here's my proposal. I think you guys need to go further.
Okay.
I think that just going back is not going to serve as a deterrent. Look, to face this country, I strongly believe that people got to be held accountable. There needs to be laws to protect you guys. Because I'll tell you, these are the people that say water and sewer are not doing this, not doing that.
Sure.
I strongly believe you guys need laws. There must be serious penalty for these type of things. People should be persecuted. Yes, if found guilty, if people, trust me, Janice, I know what I'm telling you. To fix this country, if we take it light, people would not be serious.
Sure.
We have to find a way. We can be nice about it. I'm being very clear. So I think you guys should take this as marketing. You guys, because you guys are out there on the field.
Yeah.
There are some customers, don't get me wrong. There are genuine librarians that will do right.
Yeah.
Exactly.
There are people who I know oh my water, I've been in gathering where people say, oh my water and sewer bill the other days, two guys were talking about me and say, my bill is around $25, my bill is around $30. He said, yeah, my bill no exceed $30. I'm happy.
If it's even around $30, it means maybe you have more than 6-7 person in his house.
Think about it.
Yeah.
Right?
But a family of 4, your water bill is around $11, $15. Yeah.
Look at the comfort they come with. You're no longer waking up. I grew up on a bypass where I used to go down Jalastan for 2 5-gallon container. You're no longer dealing with that. But stay with all the investments you guys are making. People find a way. You people need to find. I'll say this. You guys need to find a way to really prosecute people. This will serve as a deterrent.
Yeah, I remember last year we went somewhere around the Freeport. We met this business. I think it's an Indian or so business, and the guys were actually stealing water. So we took them to jail. The case was forwarded to court and all with the lawyers. Yeah. And then other businesses, we've rating them through our lawyers that owe us, and the cases are there. We're trying to pursue them.
That would be wonderful. So I think that today the president signed this tariff.
Yeah.
Right? They said this is a bold resolution which authorizes the management of the Liberia Water and Sewer to adopt and execute the adjusted tariff affecting both water and sewer customers in specific category. It says, whereas acknowledging the technical complexity to repair pipes for the continuous supply of pipe-borne water and providing sewage services, it is consequential to adjust the current tariffs to ensure sustainable service delivery to the public. Think about this. What is the goal? Is there an increase or a decrease from what I'm seeing for prepaid meter? Is this zero? Is this the tariff amount that I'm seeing here?
Yeah, per gallon.
Yeah, months. You know. To be honest, yeah, it's scary.
Yeah.
And you know, I was laughing at someone who told me that on a commercial property, that the taxes is 2%. And 2%. And I was laughing. I mean, from what I'm seeing here, I think, but with all of this. So tell us, what do you guys hope to accomplish with these tariffs? How is it going to help you people? What is it going to do to improve your services? Because that's what you guys are saying here.
Yeah. So.
And when does this go into effect?
So it actually takes effect
as of August 1st.
As of August 1st, yeah.
So it's already into effect.
Yes.
Okay.
So looking at the different tariffs here, you see we have both water and sewer tariff.
Yes.
A lot of the tariff has been changed, especially in the sewage category.
Yes.
And the people who benefit from our sewage, I can understand that we're giving waiver to water customers because in the past there are times we all know as Liberians where our water services were not regular.
Yeah.
I had the issue before coming to work. Our water and sewer, right? So I can understand for the water people making all the complaints and what have you. But the people that are on our sewage lines, truth be told, for the most part, they've benefited, especially if you don't have a septic tank, you're using the national sewage, you've benefited. And these are the people that will sit 10 years. 5 years.
How people expect water
and don't pay a single cent.
Yeah, because they've been let off the hook too long.
And don't pay a single cent. And when you get there, they're like, oh, why you didn't come for your money all along? I'm like, okay. In as much as the entity had a responsibility to present you bill every month, you as a citizen claiming to be patriotic and want the best for Liberia, you know that you've been using a particular service. As a responsible citizen, your duty is to go to wherever the office is and say, hey, I've been using your service. Where's my bill? I've come to pay.
Pay my bill. Yeah.
But they won't pay. So now we have a new tariff structure that's actually really, really unique. And it serves everybody right. For water, there are a few adjustments made. Like I told you, we're looking forward to going 100% prepaid meter.
Yeah, that'll be better.
So the tariff that we have for water have been reduced by small fees.
Yeah.
For the prepaid meter, and this is to encourage our customers to look forward to prepaid. Like the family customers, we left from 0.005 for postpaid to 0.004 for prepaid. So if you still want the postpaid meter, it's fine. You still pay a 0.005.
But if you go prepaid, it's 0.004.
Yeah. So for commercial borehole, this is one of the things I wanted to stress on is
please help me.
Commercial borehole.
What is commercial borehole?
So commercial borehole is any borehole that extracts more than 5,000 gallons of water per month that is being used for business purposes.
Okay.
So if George has a borehole in his yard, we can't go and meter his borehole. But as per our act that was amended in 2017, it gave the right to LWSC in section 15, it is 15.2 or 15.3, that says all commercial boreholes that extract more than 5,000 gallons are to be metered and they should pay to water and sewer. I get this question a lot of times, like, why are you charging us? We dug our own borehole. Hey, water is one of the natural resources that Liberia has.
Did you bring your own water with you? Simple question. Tell me how working the water.
Take on you working the water and sewer. Yeah, so
I'll let you answer the question. I'm straight to the point.
So you have to pay. So the fee before was 0.015. Now it has come down to as low as 0.005.
Yeah. What?
For prepaid meter.
That's huge.
So if you are a commercial borehole owner, the best you can do for yourself is to take a prepaid meter.
Yeah.
Yeah. And also for our gantry, the air-free gantry, we sell water there. We have two kinds of water there. We have the treated water and we have the other water. The live in our vicinity, please. How to get your trash from your home in. Please don't use our sewage lines for your trash. Because when you use it, it will affect you. It will affect me, it will affect everybody.
You can't stand around there.
You can't stand there. You have kids all around there. It's not healthy for everybody. And another thing is people build directly on the sewer line.
Yeah, you see, you're too nice. You people too nice.
Right behind water and sewer, at the back of water and sewer is also the back of fire service.
Yes.
That place was clear, I think, in April or March. 2 or 3 days ago, we found out that they started building makeshift right there again.
Again, you're too nice. There are areas we've seen I was asking Public Works just yesterday. I was at the Ministry of Public Works and I asked the Deputy Minister for Administration, Samuka. I said, do you people have pin here to waste? Because I will see your right removed by Public Works, removed by MCC, removed by Water and Sewer, and they stay there. The Liberian man, the English they understand is to break it down. Trust me. The Liberian man, once they see you breaking it down consistently, the other people will take it.
Yeah.
But you break one thing down, you stop, they will say, oh, don't worry, I know more thing. They will come back. So again, that one is on you.
Sure.
By this time, you should be breaking it down. Don't find a way around it because that will serve as a deterrent. If you keep trying to make them comfortable, they will take you for play. The Liberian man can follow order. But you have to be
we do
consistent.
follow order.
Trust me, I know that.
If the first other thing worked in Liberia consistently for the last almost 10 years, I think any other thing can work.
They can follow order. I was here.
Every first other people don't open their store till 10 o'clock.
Why you see sometimes say, oh, this person, that person. I know the Liberian man, but the thing about them, you got to be consistent.
Yeah, you're right.
You have to be consistent.
Yeah.
They have say to see it today, every day, mean what you say. Don't bypass the rule. Once the Liberian man take your leniency to be your weakness, and you'll fail.
Sure.
Your time will run out. So Jennings, that one, you're doing your job. We're happy, but you got to get serious. You'll break it down. But if it's up to me, some people will not be selling places. You'll do your job. You'll just break it down.
Next time I go and ask my sister, Joyce said we should break it down.
You'll break it down. Y'all give me the list. I'll tell them before y'all go there. You see, but on a serious note, right? You people are doing a great job.
We still have the tariff here. The sewage tariff.
What is the sewage tariff? We want to understand.
So the sewage have different categories. In the past, it was not clearly broken down.
Okay.
And now we sat down because I look at these things every day. And
that's your job.
Yeah, every day I'm like, I think this thing is not right. I think this one has some issue.
For residential, commercial.
So we broke it down to the letter. We have types of customers, and we have description of structure. 1 to 3 bedroom.
Okay.
The current tariff is $10 and it still remain at $10. Excluding GST. GST is government money you have to pay, we just remit it to government. So it's 10% on your bill. So all of these figures are excluding GST. 4 bedroom single building is $20. Used to be 20, is still 20. 2 apartment buildings is $50. Used to be 50, is still 50. Hotel, medium, it used to be $165, now it's $150. GOL, ministries, agencies, and commission, it used to be $250, it's still $250. Hotels very large is $250, used to be $250. Small commercial centers.
And this is for the entire hotel building,
yes.
Right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, yeah.
Small commercial centers, public commercial latrine or toilet. The current tariff is $82.50. Okay, I will say the past tariff because we're already on the new tariff. The past tariff is $82.50 and the newly approved one is $60. Business or large commercial centers, entertainment more than 5 bedrooms. The last tariff used to be $75, the current is $75. Places of worship, stand alone.
Yeah.
The previous is
yes, the churches.
No,
malls,
we'll say places of worship because we have different kinds of
the
people
malls,
worship.
okay, thank you.
So the previous is 30, the current is 30. Businesses or commercial centers, non-entertainment. The previous is 55, the current is 40. Worship centers with schools. The previous is 82, the current is 50.
Oh wow, that's a drop for them.
Yes. Primary or secondary school, previous is 82, current is 50. University, college, professional school buildings, previous is $275, current is $200. Medium commercial building, previous is $125, current is $125. Large commercial buildings, previous is $250, current is $250. Clinics, previous is $137.
That's a huge drop.
Current is $75.
That's a huge drop.
Hospitals, previous is $275. Current is $150.
$125 difference.
Yes, and we have also what we call wisdom. We have our wisdom customers because they are private sewage trucks.
Yeah.
Those people pay only $25 per truckload to dump at our Fiamma site. Yes.
So let me ask you real quick, Jennings. I would like to. I'll like to take a few calls here because some people might ask you some questions. Before we go real quick to this, I want to know: is there anywhere you guys at some point in time, people who remain delinquent for 3-4 months, is it possible? Do you guys have the right to publish the listing of people who owe you?
Yeah, we've done it before.
Yeah, can you guys send out the listing? So some big places, so when we hear one, I can take 10 minutes to call them out here.
So we're looking forward to doing it after the waiver process.
Okay,
so by
give me those numbers.
By January 15, you get that listing.
Please do, because I want to know when you say you're doing this, you're doing that, and so we can call your name here. And if you can't pay water and sewer, because that means you don't want the country to make progress. Is there any other thing you want to talk about real quick before we go to the phone line? Because our folks will start calling. Please, when you call, when you call, be straight to the point and ask your question. These people are on time. These people have been working all morning. They've made the time to be here to talk about the waiver. And I'll continue to speak on this for the next 6 months. Give me the number to call real quick. So what you have to do is just take notes as they call. So folks, you'll be live. Let's go. 077-567-7376. The numbers to call again: 077-567-7376, 0880514-096. These are the numbers to call. You'll be live on Netline. We have our water and sewer marketing folks here. Good evening, caller. You're live on Netline. Your name and where you're calling us from.
Thank you. What's up, my friend? I'm Henry Howard, and I'm calling from Lower Street, the founder of Lower Street.
Go ahead. What is your question?
My question is, somebody who is
Okay.
But then I noticed that where he's supposed to have the water running through the meter, I noticed how over time, for one reason or the other, he had done it in a way using the water for the water not passing through the meter. So it is found out by LWC that when we're happy.
Okay, thank you. They will answer that.
I pay the bill, or they pay the bill, and when they are left, who pay the bill?
Okay, they will answer that. So basically, someone a client in his house bypass the system, and so what happened?
Check me a number, we'll find.
The same again, the number they will find. They will go from there. But she will answer. Good evening, caller. You're live on that line. Your name and where you calling us from? Actually, I have an answer to that. We are good. Go ahead. What is your take?
I just want to thank the studio guests that deliver so brilliant and enjoying there, just looking and hearing what is going on. I live in my pathway. I'm interested. Listen to the tyrants and all the breakdown which I want to commend them, and they are working very, very hard. I must thank them for appearing today, and you did very experiment work for the population. But I live around my pathway, around the freeway fire. We'll be trying. We went to the office, one island city and myself from this telecom area, and we finished some form, they did some assessment. They even came around, but things has not picking up. So I just want to ask if whether there's any direction, whether they got any plan
to bring water to you, right?
Yeah, that Johnson Bill Ralph Johnson.
Okay, they will. They got your question. The other phones will. Definitely. Thank you. They will answer you. When they planning to bring water to you, they put one water. Let's take the next caller. Good evening, caller. You're live on there now. Your name and where you calling us from. Move away from your monitor. Next time you're gonna look at for 2 hours so the people can ask. 1 hour not enough.
You're going for what?
Your salespeople, they say the salesman never goes home. Good evening, caller. Welcome to Netline. Your name and where you calling us from. Move away from. Take the next caller. Good evening, caller. Welcome to Netline. Your name and where you calling us from. Call us if you call. Move away from your monitor.
Yes, I'm Andrew Small, going from here to here.
Mr. Smoke, go ahead. What is your question?
Currently,
Yeah, there be
at the LC, and I want to transfer to the new meter. Is it possible, or how do I do it?
He has the old meter. He wants to transfer to the prepaid.
Yes, and I'm owing.
You owe him.
I'm owing some money. Yes.
You gotta no, but pay your bill now. Take advantage of the waiver and see. Then you can go from there to the new meter. They will answer you anyway. Go ahead. Good evening, caller. Welcome to Netline. Your name and where you calling us from.
Yes, good evening, Mr. Lobo, and to my two models in studio, Margina and her friend. Margina, firstly, I'm Vanny Kelly, and I call from Hudson, Grand Kema County. You're taking ever so much for you people, doing, the hard work in this country. May God bless you the day after. Straight to the point. My question has to do with Margina, you and your friend. Are you people thinking to come, in the real era where they cancel, bring the idea, Margina?
To carry water to them to came on the
phone.
They said they got water in Rabbit's Foot.
No, I'm talking about, like places they singing.
Okay, they singing. That one at the expansion. Okay, water and sewer will expand gradually. They will answer that question. Are you guys planning to expand all over Cape Mon soon? That's the plan.
Yeah, so.
And the people know that more Ali from Cape Mon. I want to ask the question. Good evening, caller. Welcome to Netline. Your name and where you calling us from?
How are you?
I'm doing wonderful and thanks for asking.
I want to first of all congratulate you people for this program. My name is Samuel Solangamo. I'm calling you from Barnesville.
Go ahead.
Hello?
Yeah, go ahead. You're live.
My advice, I want to advise the water and sewer. Hello?
Mm-hmm. They're listening.
My name is Samuel Solangamo.
We got that. Go ahead with your advice quick.
My advice is like this. Many a time when people go to water and sewer to ask for water, they will always give you a bill and tell you that you have to buy the pipes and everything that has to do with running the water to go to you.
Yes.
I believe if the system employ, let's say if they go to work and acquire money to buy this material, I believe they will make a lot of money.
Okay.
People in Liberia will be able to buy pipe to get the water to their destination. They need water. but they're not going to be able to do these things.
Okay.
So my advice to the corporation is for them to seek loan. The same way with the business book can seek loan and buy the materials. Because even when you buy it, they say it's not for you. Anybody can tap on it and no refund to you. So I want to advise them to think about that.
Okay. They hearing you, they will take note of it. Let's take the next caller. Good evening, caller. Welcome to Nightline. Your name and where you calling us from?
Yeah, how are you, Global?
Go ahead. What is your take this evening?
What is something? Anyway, my name is David. We are from Jacob. What is something to me? It is not go down well with me.
Go ahead. They hearing you.
When I'm there to water and so on, I will pay small. But when we enter in this year, this year, I swear to you, you're disconnected. My well, when I have no water. The problem, I don't have the water as commercial. Is it?
Okay.
The whole thing.
They disconnected you.
There was no warning.
No warning. They just disconnected you. Hey man, I'm sorry, but they took your information. They will follow up. They will answer your question. Why you're disconnected the old man without telling him? Let's take the next call. I'm sorry, they will tell you. They will answer. Good evening, caller. Welcome to Netline. Your name and where you calling us from?
Yeah, my name is Azzy Winger. I call from Grand County, Papa District, Fuller Camp.
Go ahead. Bokpa District, Fuller Camp. What is your question?
My concern is about the Bopulu water plane. Bopulu water plane, because all were happy. This is what they say when Bopulu County is so take drinking water. But they say, point, not functioning. Tomorrow we convenient, boy.
Okay, well, they will answer that. We'll leave it there. Because I know it's working, but they will answer. Let's take the last caller so that they will have time. Take 2 more calls. We went 10 minutes into the people time. We'll go to 9:10. Take 2 more calls. Good evening, caller. Welcome to Netline. Your name and where you calling us from?
Yeah, hello. Good evening.
Go ahead.
Yeah, thank you for the topic today. For me, I'm not using the water power. There's some area that we can pass it, leaking and the water wasting. Water sweat, you can put people on the video, see, I let LPRC road, but to the plant, look where that the water just waste it, so it's on losing on the government side, so that try to put people on the video, know somebody things that happening.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, so the point boss. So thank you for being a good citizen. They will take notice.
LPRC road to the plant, to the Minister of Agriculture way.
Ministry of Agriculture with LPRC. All right, thank you. They taking note. Good evening, caller. Welcome to Nightline. Your name and where you calling us from?
Hello.
Yeah, move away from your monitor. Take the next caller. They ain't ready yet. Take the next caller. Good evening, caller. Welcome to Nightline. Your name and where you calling us from? Take the next caller. Good evening, caller. Welcome to Nightline. Your name and where you calling us from? Take different call. Okay, this is the last call. People gotta answer the question. Take the next caller. You gotta move away from your monitor, caller. Go to the person on your line and finish your call back. Good evening, caller. Welcome to Netline. Your name and where you calling us from? Abraham, go ahead. Abraham Tankback calling from Peaceville. What is your question, Abraham?
Yeah, so but then last year, or the council told me, and they said it would get on meters and supply new, facilities and what a GSA room. But send it left, we can't see them, we don't know what happened.
Okay, send a levy. You can see what happened. Oh, we'll leave it there. Let us answer the call. Thank you very much. We'll leave it there, folks. We'll do better next time. We can take all the calls. I think you guys got the concerns. Jennings, however you want to split it between y'all go ahead and answer. Maybe if there's someone to support, it's all yours. We go back.
Yes. So the first caller asked about water tariff.
Yeah.
I can't figure out specifically what is in the water tariff he was asking about. I'll come back to it.
Okay.
But I want Mrs. Herbert to speak on the Mount Barkley water connection because she has been the one heading that.
So for Mount Barclay, we went and did an assessment. The technical team and the marketing team went to Mount Barclay around the Kangastan Johnson Field area. We did an assessment, and then the estimate provided to them. So what they needed to do is to get to all of the homes, talk to the people, because it's a list, it's a BOQ that they have to get, buy the material. So they need to put the people together and see how best they can get the material. And we told them, you don't have to wait until you have to pay all of what you see on that BOQ. If you collect, even if that 300 you got to buy the material, we can start from there. Okay. Whatever you have, we can start the connection so that your people can see, and then you have more people coming in.
Because as other people start benefiting, they will get more. Other people get motivated.
Yeah. So they have their BOQ on the hand, and then the chairman said that they are working on it. They will let us know very soon, and call us so that we can help to do more mobilization into that community. So we are waiting there.
So basically, you're waiting to hear from the chairman.
Yes.
Okay.
And what I wanted to add to that is that we encourage communities to get at least 300 to 400 people in a household. Okay. Because what it does, it helps us to get the material faster. So when you get those names, encourage them to register. Because some of the times you will not get all of the money that you're looking for to go and buy the materials, or tell water and so, okay, here is the money I have. But when you have more people to register, and we know that, okay, like for example, Mount Barclay has 1,000 people that want our water connection. The next thing we're thinking about the revenue we're going to generate. From so how can we step in quicker, even though Mount Barclay residents don't have the money? But you can't tell me now you want water, your BOQ says it's around $2,000, and you have only 3 persons to register. We at Water and Sewer don't have the funds lying down to go and make an intervention. So we encourage communities to have all our awareness. Make sure people want the water, even if not the house connection, but the kiosks in the community, but ensure that we're able to get value for money. Because what we're doing is also for
enterprise,
for profit,
they go
for business. We have to run the enterprise. So the person from here that wants to transfer to prepaid meter, just clear your bill. Once you clear your bill, find me out.
So that means you can't go to prepaid if you have an
you have an area or postpaid, you can't go to prepaid.
Okay, so that'll be clear. Okay.
So you have to. Grand Cape Mount County. So the act that established us gave us the right to give water to a population of 5,000 and above.
Okay.
Or city of 5,000 and above. Anything below that is on public works.
Oh.
Yes. So I know Sinje will be 5,000 and above. But these are places that other larger cities are now in our strategic plan for the next 5 years to ensure that we have water in those cities. Yes. So Grand Cape Mount, we know that your son is the MD, and we look into that. So buying of the pipes.
Yes, someone said, why should they be buying the pipes, showing water, washing water and sewer, let the people buy the pipes?
So we have what we call the main lines, which are the distribution lines. So we have the big transmission lines, which is 48, 36, 16, whatever. We have the transmission, the distribution lines, 4-inch, 8-inch, 6-inch, quarter-inch, 1-inch, 2-inch. Yeah, I'm turning to be a plumber. So those lines are lines that we water and sewer do, right? Those distribution lines. But lines are leaving from the main distribution point
into your own house.
Into your house, you have to pay. That's the first one. The second one is if we have the transmission lines and we don't have distribution lines going to your community. Let's take, for example, we have a transmission line at LBS Junction, but we don't have a distribution line coming to LBS, and you want water, and we don't have LBS in our plan.
To bring a
line here, that cost has to be on you.
Okay, because you want the water.
Because you want the water, and when you provide that pipe, We can't tell you that, okay, because you provide this distribution line, if George behind you wants water, George will not have to run another distribution line, side your line. They will have several lines on the road. George has to connect to that distribution line.
The one that you brought in.
The one that you brought in.
Yeah.
Okay.
So if you're in a community where you don't have distribution line, we also encourage you, don't do it as a one-man thing.
Yeah. Get other people
Get
involved.
other people involved
Yeah.
and do it. Even if it's 10, 20 persons, if you really need the water, get other people involved and do it so that it lessens your burden
Okay.
on
So your one
the
don't
cost,
show
yeah,
the cost, then
the
you
cost
say,
of it.
Yeah.
Say,
I don't want brought it.
other people
Nobody
can,
connecting.
nobody
Yeah.
else can
Or
connect.
they
Yeah.
gotta petition you to be honorable, then you gotta no more than
Yeah, and Mr. David said he's been disconnected. Like,
yeah, why you're
Yeah,
disconnected,
the
old
woman.
man? And says that-
and I'm sure because of a real issue. I'm sorry that he didn't get the disconnection warning, but we always do that. We'll give you a 24-hour, 48-hour disconnection warning. So, Mr. I'm sorry that you're disconnected, but if you can come, we have the waiver now
Yeah.
that
Take
you can
advantage of the
benefit
waiver.
from,
Yeah, exactly.
and go ahead.
Okay, I think there was a question someone asked. What happens to a tenant who stays in your
For
house
LPS.
and
because-
bypass
for
your
LPS.
system?
For LPS.
Yes.
Yes.
Water. That was the water theft.
Yes.
Yes, that was the water theft. That was
What
the
happens
first
to
question.
that? Now the first question
Yes.
you're trying to get, I
Okay. It
wrote
was
it
theft.
down.
I said tariff.
Yeah. So what happens?
So the first thing is he has. I like the fact that he's even calling on radio so that his tenant will know that his landlord called.
Yeah.
But we will not know the particular house to go to. So if it's okay for him, he can come here at LBS and leave his contact here, or he can come at LWSC and ask for the sales and marketing office
And we'll do it.
and would deal with that situation.
Simple.
Simple.
So here's my suggestion to you people on this to solve this matter. If your landlord don't let anybody who rent from you, let them do prepay in your house.
Yeah.
Anybody who want to rent, as long as you have connection, water coming to your house, let the person get a prepaid meter.
Yes. Once you know the whole
Simple.
Yeah.
Because that way they will not owe nothing.
Mhm.
They will use what they pay for. Simple. This is the easiest
Yeah.
way to
Yeah.
send that.
Yeah, that's right.
And you get me right, Janice? Tell the person, anybody moving my house, prepay. As long as they want to, they will do it.
Yeah.
That solves that problem. There was another question
The
again.
Wapolu one.
Yeah, but let me say,
So the Wapolu question, we get it all the time. And I think it's just a thing that people want to politicize this Wapolu thing. Like you said from the onset, services are not free.
no.
And before we did the project in Wapolu, that was stated clearly, this water is not free.
No.
And the good thing about Wapolu has way lower rates than what people pay in Monrovia. Because
Okay.
most of the homes there, they don't have the interior water connection.
Okay.
So they have to go to the kiosk. But the funny part is the kiosk operator is a private operator.
Oh, yes. So you pay for
You
it.
have to pay to the man. So when you go short water, you carry money, the man close the pump and tell you say no water.
Okay.
That is not a water and sewer problem. We have water there. We have solar, so there is not electricity problem to pump water.
Because
Water
they-
is there. We have
they-
staff there. They report every day.
They just want
that
it free.
water is there. But my people like people every year, the water in Wapolu is not for
It's time
free.
for free over on milk
No.
gone ever since. Now we're paying for everything on our own.
And
Look, here's my thing. I think here's what you guys have done. You guys have done a great job, but I think I will say this and I will suggest this to you folks. There needs to be more of this.
Yeah.
It can't be on one station. There needs to be more.
Yeah,
of this.
yesterday
you
we were
guys
on another
really, there
station,
needs to
yeah.
be more of this. I'll tell you more because
Yeah.
that's the only way the public will come along with you people. And
Yeah.
you guys gonna have to do some serious heavy lifting for the next 3 to 4 months. Then that way, in the long run, you guys will benefit from all of this. That's what you guys.
Can you
need.
have us here every week?
That conversation we've had it over. We'll talk about it, but I want to thank you people for coming. You know, it's
Okay,
very
there's
wonderful to-
there was
Go
one
ahead.
more person, GSA Road. Yeah, he
Yeah.
talked about the way they're survey. So what
Yeah.
he's talking about is the World Bank connection. So we have a project with the World Bank.
That World Bank was
Yes,
sponsoring.
and then we had it before in the past.
Okay.
And I'd like to speak a little more on this because
Go
the
for it.
one in the past,
Like,
we
you don't
have
got your
the
time.
one in the past we have issue with it currently. A lot of the people that have arrears now are people who benefited from these projects.
Okay, they told the World Bank he paid
Yes,
that
so
bill.
currently, Currently, the World Bank has or 2,500 connection project that we just launched in July.
Okay.
So that was why they did a survey. And it's not because they did a survey with you, it means that you were chosen.
Oh,
no.
so certain people.
So they did a survey and then they did the analysis and they say, you can come to me, Janice, who can afford to do water connection, and then they pick me. They'll pick people who can afford the water connection. Because it's a project that deal with people who are at
low end of
income yes.
bracket. Okay.
But then the project is currently ongoing. We have registration, the fee, connection, everything going on. Please, if you're benefiting from the World Bank project, please know that the minute you open your faucet, water start coming. We're coming for our money the next month.
And so again,
coming for our money the next month.
So again, here's another suggestion.
Yeah.
These World Bank projects, I think you guys should take this back from the fee based on everything. Paying bills is a problem. Can you guys also make it clear to these World Bank people? Yeah, if you give people meters free, those meters will accumulate bills. People got to pay this bill because they're using our water. So if you want to give free meter, let it be free meters.
Yeah, sure. Moving forward, there.
That's something you're going to find a way to minimize this loss because the entity will now move forward. If
the project is actually a project we met ongoing, yes, but moving forward, our different projects,
for the rest of
our different projects will do
prepaid meter. Most of our World Bank customer refuse.
Yeah, I know other people they get anything. They don't pay bills.
Yeah, we have here difficulty.
Like I know a whole community somewhere in Pinsville that they don't want to pay. Every time you go and tell you, oh, that World Bank water. So I asked, how you mean World Bank water? World Bank India water.
Let them disconnect, then let them call the World Bank to pay.
No, we may disconnect them, but
you know my business.
They can even say can carry your water.
So I think we need to put in the fee one day.
No, you are doing
during the dry season, that's the right time.
Support happy the same time, men are working. But it's been a wonderful time having you folks. I look forward to these engagements. I've always told you guys I won't mind granting you people an hour on a weekly basis for now. As long as you guys have this campaign ongoing, that's something I think we should take advantage of.
Sure.
I would love to because I strongly believe that water and electricity important. If we have people having access to clean, safe drinking water and electricity, we've solved some of the problems. These are some of the promises, some of us who campaign heavily for this government, these were the promises we made.
Yeah.
It is my wish to see that at least every single home can have running water. So I want to thank you, Wade. I want to thank you, Janice. Your party coming. I'll start with you, then we'll go to your boss.
Yeah, so George, I want to use this time to say thank you so much for inviting us here. And I want to encourage all of our valuable customers, please take advantage of the waiver. The waiver will help you to ease or the suffering that you have been going through in paying your bill. So if you take advantage, it will be okay. Your bill will be zero balance, and then you can just start fresh.
Up to you, Janice.
Okay, thank you, George. I'm grateful that you have us today, and we look forward to more of these engagements. And I want to say thank you to our managing director who's out of the country. Thank you for giving us the privilege to serve the Liberian people. And I want to say thank you to our value customers. Like we have some real good customers. We have some real good customers, and I would like to use this public manner to appreciate just one of our customers, Monrovia Breweries. They are, I don't know how to term them, but these people, they pay their bills on time.
So give them have certificate and means they can show to other people who get paid. I haven't seen a business well structured like this in Liberia. Wow. They pay their bills on time, no trouble, no stress, and I just want to say thank you to them. If other big businesses, because most of the beverage companies in Liberia, they have to deal with water, right? If you can just take on the example of Monrovia Breweries, people name the bar, people name
and pay our bills on time and ensure that we provide, we will be grateful. Because guess what? To treat water is even more costly.
Yeah.
Very costly.
The chemicals
the
involved.
chemicals
Yeah.
involved, and we just want to say thank you to our customers. We have some other good customers out there. For privacy reason, we can't say your
Leave their
name,
name.
but thank you, and thank you for having us.
Thank you. We'll take a short musical break. I will be right back as we see our folks off again.